Okay, we're just going to have a look at this week's trade ideas, yesterday's trade ideas that I posted in here, and we'll see the outcome. I want to show you just how easy it is to use this system to copy these ideas. Pass your prop firm challenge, grow your account. If you stick to the rules, you're going to do really well. Let's just have a quick look at the outcome, and then I'm going to go back and explain how to take these trades. Okay, that was the CAD yen outcome. We were looking for this buy signal down in here. When it goes off, take the trade. That's it. All right, and I'll explain where the stop loss goes, where your TP is. CAD Swiss, wait for the buy signal, take the trade. Doesn't get any easier than this. This is paint by numbers. Okay, wait for the BUY or the little green triangle and take it. There's the green triangle. That's what we were looking for. That the arrow was the idea. Wait for the next green signal and take that trade. All right, and you would close. I'm suggesting everyone close at 1R, 60%. Anyway, we'll go over how to do this. Oh, and the other thing is, our system is designed on VWAP and volume profile. Down here, bottom left, there's your scalping videos, how to scalp, what to do. There's tutorials, everything in here about scalping, a 1 minute chart or 2, 3, 5 minutes. So all that is in here. Forex, trade ideas going here, indicators, videos on the indicators, but down here, VWAP. Down here, look, volume profile 1, volume profile 2, fading the volume profile. So it's all here, inside day. What's that all about? Forex versus futures, just a bit of a thing, right? But all the education is down here. And make sure you watch mentorship videos that go in here. Now, if you're new, just go back and watch the last 3 of these mentorship videos. You'll see VIP mentorship. This is how you trade these. All right, so here's the idea. This was the CAD yen. Let's just have a look at that. So we're looking for the pullback, 30 or 15 minute. Wait for this to pull back and take the next green signal, buy signal. Momentum sink, bullish alert, or the VWAP would be fine. CAD yen. You had 2 signals here. Okay, we'll take that out and I'll show you where your stop loss goes, everything. This is as easy as, this was the idea. We're waiting for the next pullback and buy signal. So you could come in here and you could click on this, go to the 3 dots, add alert, and just go buy signal. That's it. You're just looking for that. And once per bar, that'll do. Create it. That goes into this, the alerts. Okay, I don't have any for today yet. When that fires, and you can set this up to go off on your phone. In fact, I'm going to set another one up. Make it go off on the phone no matter where you are. The alert goes off on your trading view app, comes straight in, and you can take that trade then and there. It's as easy as that. Let me show you that quickly. Add alert. Okay, it's going to be a buy signal. I'm going to go once per bar. That'll repaint. Doesn't matter. Repainting's fine. Condition is being met. That's the main thing. Once per bar. Okay, now notifications here in the app. So that's what I like to see. Wherever I am, I'm going to throw that in there. I want that signal. I'll be able to open my phone, goes off on the log on the right up the top there, and just take the trade. Now, I closed my trade up in here yesterday, and I'll show you a couple of things. Look, the other signal you want is the VWAP. Now, the VWAP it's simple. It's just that green label. That's it with a little dot. That's the VWAP signal. So you could have taken that trade there. Okay, the VWAP or the buy signal. And look how it gives you the pullback. That's what you want. When this thing pulls back, you want to be able to get involved, right? There's a pullback, buy. There's a pullback, buy. There's a pullback, buy. There's a pullback. Well, that one was, okay, heading into the Asian session. You probably don't want to open a trade right into the Asian session. But early after the session opens, so the blue line is London Open, the white is the New York. So you want these early on in the session. You want to take these. That's it. I'll be posting these through Asia, and the idea is that the signals go off either in the London or the New York session open. That's your opportunity. Easy as that. CAD yen. The other one was the CAD Swiss. Look at that. That's 6R, depending on your stop loss. Righto. Where does your stop loss go? Look at the buy signals. And you see the little here, look. That the label is the VWAP plus the break. And the other signal is a little red and a green. And the red tells you when the green turns red and the red turns green. So that, and down here you had a combination of 2 signals. You had the red candle turns green, that's telling you that there's a trend. And I'm always on about when this pulls back, how do you know when to get involved? See this? That's it there. That signal is telling you that there's a breakout of this pullback. Look at it right there. That's what that's all about, guys. Okay, see this? Look, it pulls back and it starts to rotate. You want to catch this rotation when the higher time frame trend pulls back and starts to move into the next expansion. That is the first signal right there. And, well, they kicked in a bit later. Now, the red signals you're not going to take in a bullish trend. Just common sense. This is the strategy. So let me show you how we find these opportunities so you can do it yourself. All we do is, well, we have a look at this thing here. If the 4 and the 2 are green, we're only looking for buy signals. But more important is just, I mean, look, even on the 30-minute chart, you can scrunch that up and you get a bit of a sense of what that looks like on a 4-hour chart or a 1-hour chart. And you're going to always be looking for, on the higher time frame, there, that pullback, and then you want that expansion in the next, into the next leg. So there's a couple of signals there. Anyway, I'm just scrunching that up. It's so simple. Seriously, it doesn't get any easier. This is the best, the easiest trading system that you'll ever find. The signals are there. And, you know, if you're not so sure, then go out to a 4-hour chart. And here, look, I explain this daily. If the 4-hour, look, here we go. Is it trending or is it not trending? That's trending. This is trending. As soon as it breaks out on the 4-hour, it's trending. So all we're looking for is expansion, retrace, buy, expansion, retrace, buy. That's it. Or sell, right? That's it. Here it is. Look, there. What does it look like? So you look for that on the 4H. Let's have a look at the eyeball on the 30-minute. So our higher time frame doesn't get any easier. Seriously, guys, this is all you need. Expansion, retrace, buy, expansion, retrace. Okay, 4-hour chart is doing that. Look at these signals here. So all you got to do is make sure that that 4-hour, see if this table over here is bullish, make sure that it's a clean trend on the 4H. When it pulls back, look at this. See that green? There's your buy signal right there. There's another one here. Okay, now this is giving you the breakout of the VWAP cluster. I prefer to wait for a red candle or a white candle. Green, wait for a red or white candle. And then you're going to go for that next green signal. And that's just this. Okay, look, 3 dots, add alert. And it's any, just go any bullish signal. Look, all bullish. There you go. That's it. And go once per bar or once per bar close, right? That's it, guys. That's it. That's all you need. And what you see on here is complex, but what we're doing is so simple. Keep it simple. Now, here you go. Look, you might have got caught with that one. Look at that stop run after it. Okay, fair enough. There's another signal. We're looking for the pullback and expansion. Go. Take it. Now, okay, where's the stop loss? This here is your stop loss level. So let's just say we took these trades. I'll just close that. Here it is. You enter on that green signal. Okay, stop loss can go under the low or on the green dots. I'm saying close 60% at 1R. You don't have to, but because it's so volatile, it's not a bad idea. Close 60% at 1R and then follow it through. Stop loss on the green dots. If you took this trade up in here, or you might have got caught, you're going to lose one somewhere along the line. It doesn't matter. All right, there's your next one. Stop loss on the green dots, right? Now, simple thing. If there's dots under or above, you can put your stop loss on there. If there's not, just go the previous swing low. TP, 1R. And then here's how you can exit. I'll show you this. See this? That's telling you that it's not a bad idea to exit. Okay, so we use this for your exit. Now, these signals coming off the trend channel. When we bring this back in, see how the bars are green? That's telling you it might pull back. Well, that was a pullback. It finally did pull back. There's a pullback. Okay, so it's telling you it might pull back. See the little blue, orange? It's telling you it might pull back. That was a pullback there. See this? So it's not a bad idea to even take partial profits on these little dots. And where you see the red crosses, same thing. All right, so that's the trend channel. And the exit is just this, 3 dots, add alert. Any reversal exit alert, that'll do. Once per bar, create. That gives you the exit. Now we can go further with this. There's these as well. That's an exit. That's an exit. Okay, but keep it simple. What I've covered in this video is so easy and easy and simple to follow. So at some stage, what's going to happen is the trend will turn around. That will happen here. Look. But you got to use common sense. This is just before the Asia Open. You're not going to be buying just before the Asia Open. Now here, there's a green signal there. Okay, you might have got caught on that. All right, that'll happen. And for whatever reason, smart money decides to turn this around the other way and run liquidity. It's okay to let it happen. Lose 1R. When it pulls back, there's your next signal. Gain 2 or 3R. And every now and again, lose 1. That's just part of trading. It's what happens. Now, see how this is overextended. If we get a green signal up here, I might be a little bit hesitant. Why? Because I really prefer to see a move back down. Actually, that did pull back down into here, right there. I like to see the pullback. Where's our signals here? Okay. See how late that is? So just use common sense. When it's overextended, think twice about whether you want to get involved with that. But look at these buy signals here, okay? So a lot of these are going to work really, really well. Every now and again, you'll get taken out. And look for that 4-hour expansion, retrace, and we're always looking for the opportunity in a 4-hour chart when it does this, okay? And you're looking to get in there. Keep it simple. Don't get complicated, even though the information on here is extremely complicated. We don't even need to bother with that. Now, there's a whole scalping thing as well. That's another video. Oh, and we've got another indicator that we brought on. We've also got, let me just show you this, velocity logic. This one here, this is a velocity. Now, we've had this for a while, but we've just revamped it. And what you can do if you want to back up your idea to take a trade, let's just say you're interested in this London Open, the blue, and it pulls back. Well, just take those down. See the velocity logic. Well, both of these are bullish at the moment. But what you want is when one separates out from the other. So here, yeah, it kind of happened, right? But they're both kind of heading down. See this up there? Okay, now here, look. See how they separate. They clearly start to separate out. And this one trends up from here. And if we look up at that point, that's when this is really picking up momentum. It's giving you the go-ahead here where they separate out in different directions. And then that's a nice outcome. So this is another tool. You know, this is another, like here, for example. And what we've got here, green, this is the CAD Swiss, right? Green is the Swiss. Purple is the CAD. CAD Swiss bullish. See, look at the crossover here. Trends are really aligned here. This is a higher time frame trends aligning there before that move. Anyway, we'll cover all of this stuff in VIP. So watch the mentorship videos. Yeah, you can just drop those down or double click here to get rid of them. Keep your chart clean. If you want them, just bring them on and open that up. All right. The other two indicators, look, there's videos on that in VIP. So guys, jump on board if you haven't already and just enjoy the ride. Make some money, grow your account, pass your prop challenge, whatever you want to do. It's just, as I said, I've never seen anything as easy as this. And I mean, I've spent over 20 years evolving as a trader to this point, and I'm offering it to you for free for 7 days. Okay? And it's only $29.95 a month. Just shout me lunch once a month. Take me out for lunch, okay? Sushi. And you've got just insane value. Okay, I'll let you do the math. With that, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.